When Luis Diaz stood before the world and poured out his heart in his farewell message to Liverpool FC, it wasn't just the trophies, the goals, or the accolades that spoke the loudest. It was his humanity, his love, his gratitude, and above all, his pain. After 3.5 unforgettable years at Anfield, Diaz's departure wasn't merely the end of a professional chapter, it was the closing of a deeply emotional bond forged in sweat, sacrifice, triumph, and tragedy. His words carried the weight of every shared moment with fans and teammates alike, but there was one name etched more deeply than the rest: Diogo. It would have been the perfect goodbye if we hadn't lost one of ours in such a tragic way. I carry everyone with me in my heart, but one of them in particular, Diogo. Those words cut through the hearts of Liverpool fans, who stood still in their sorrow, mourning, remembering, loving. But among the millions who read Diaz's tribute, one voice rose in simplicity and sincerity, and somehow, it echoed louder than all the rest. 7-year-old Isaac Kearney, the boy who has inspired a movement of compassion, resilience, and unity, responded quietly but powerfully, "Good luck, Lucho, you'll never walk alone." That was it. No long speeches. No rehearsed messages. Just raw, childlike love for a man he admired, a man who had become more than just a footballer to him. Isaac, living with a rare condition and a spirit that refuses to quit, has always had a gift for reminding the world of what truly matters. And in that moment, he reminded us all that goodbyes don't have to be loud to be real. They don't need to be filled with grandeur. Sometimes, the most meaningful farewells are whispered in the language of the heart. His farewell post wasn't a press release. It was a love letter, one dripping with sincerity, reflection, and emotional honesty. He spoke of dreams, friendships, truth, and the unshakable bond of family. In his voice, you could hear the rhythm of the cop, the roars of match days, and the quiet moments in the locker room when players become brothers. Liverpool is, indeed, a special team, and I will keep everyone in my heart. There was always truth. As it should be in a family. In these lines, fans heard the echoes of matches they'll never forget. The comeback victories, the wild celebrations, the heartbreaks, and the loss of Diogo, the ache that still lingers like a wound just beneath the surface. In a poetic twist of fate, this emotional exchange between Diaz and Isaac represented the best of football, its power to unite hearts across continents, ages, and struggles. Here was a global star saying goodbye with tears in his heart. And here was a little boy who had defied the odds, holding out his hand in solidarity, sending love not as a fan, but as a friend. There was no press team behind Isaac's words. No strategy. Just soul, and that's what makes football more than a game. As Diaz embarks on a new journey, the Liverpool family mourns and celebrates all at once. And in the middle of it all, Isaac Kearney continues to show us how to feel, how to speak with kindness, and how to love unconditionally. He is the heartbeat of Anfield's next generation. And to Luis Diaz, from every corner of the red-clad world, and especially from the brave young heart of Isaac, good luck, Lucho. You'll never walk alone.